Alright, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Shep. Raw Nubis Shep 1.
And it's your boy, Poderosa Ray, a.k.a. Infinite Road. And together we are Lagswitch, baby.
Lagswitch. So, also, as you see, we got a gentleman right here on the side of me. I know y'all like, who is this guy?
What's going on?
Who is this guy? This is you know, introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
Slime Blanco. That's my name all over the internet. Instagram, you can follow me.
Follow him, people.
Follow him.
This is Slime Blanco. He's joining us for an episode of Talk When Talk When Talk.
Let's talk.
So, you know us, we like to talk, we like to ramble, we like to talk a lot of shit, but that's what it is. That's the fun part. Proceed to match.
Proceed.
So, I don't know, something that's been kind of, you know, flip-flopping around. Ever since your boy Chance the Rapper been talking about this whole Beyonce and Michael Jackson thing, it's kind of got everybody over edge. I think everybody on edge right now.
Man, everybody on edge just feels like they want to be on edge.
Right, and I mean, the thing about it, like, I mean, of course, what it is, he said, of course, Beyonce is a better entertainer than Michael Jackson. He was talking about, you know, everybody, you know, you should want to surpass, you know, who you look up to, which makes sense. It's cool. I get it. I know what you mean.
True.
You know, it just the problem is, man, like, I don't know. I think
That comparison had no business being made.
I don't think Beyonce's there as far as even to compare.
Coachella was a great performance, but it just shouldn't be compared to
It doesn't
Michael
touch
Jackson.
anything that Mike has done. Mike was the king, man.
Oh, by the way, real quick, as you can see, we played Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter 5, PS4. Look at it. It's great.
Yeah, so, I mean, it just, everybody, you know, you can have your own opinion. I get it. That's cool. No problem with that. It just that some stuff, it just, man, it's kind of hard to fight.
It's kind of cringy. That's my word. I'm using cringy.
But you know what? But the Beehive would definitely tear you apart right now. I'm saying that.
Oh, definitely.
They would tear you apart right now.
They definitely would. They were like, this is fucking Beehive
That's all
time.
good. I'm gonna get the Wu-Tang Killer Bees.
They were like, first thing they gonna say, who?
They're like,
Well, most of them, not all of them.
yeah, that's true. Some of them do know.
Yeah, some of them.
But when you look at what Mike did, man, as far as like live concerts and stuff, dude was the king, man. Who put on a show like Mike? Nobody. Mike had everything live.
Yeah,
Mike had people falling down in the crowd.
Mike put everything into everything he did.
Yeah.
People falling out. Oh, Mike. Oh.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody fall out over Beyonce yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they want to be.
And the way the internet works, yeah, I think I would have saw that by now.
Yeah, I know, right?
You would think so, but
In the 90s, they had 2 cameras.
and they call all that.
So I'm not understanding it to the point of like even the songs wise, it's like every song Michael Jackson had, like as far as his singles, it was a hit. Plus he talked about a little bit more than what Beyonce, you know, as far as like,
You want to hear about Beyonce being on Fleet? Come on, man, she on Fleet.
I'm just saying, where's Beyonce's? Where's the We Are the World? Where's her version?
They're like, Beyonce's too busy.
girls.
Who run the world?
Right.
I ain't saying the rest of it because they don't run the world. Sorry, ladies.
Where's her black and white?
She turned when she first came out.
I think we answered our question when we had that little slight moment of silence.
Yeah.
Let's think about that.
Yeah, because like ultimately, I mean, what Beyonce song would you put against Thriller? Like seriously, I really want to know. Do y'all have an answer for that?
No.
Thriller was just iconic, man.
And you know, I'm not even being biased. I'm really not.
And we don't hate Beyonce. We don't.
I know. I
Beyonce
respect
dope.
Beyonce.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Right,
Beyonce
right.
is dope as fuck.
Right. Let's say that. We're not bashing Beyonce. We don't hate Beyonce. Beyonce does her thing. She do her thing. But compared to Mike, no, I don't think so.
And that'll lead us into the next subject almost. LeBron James versus Michael Jordan.
Speaking of Mike.
I feel the same way about that. It's like, yeah, LeBron James is cool, man. He dope as fuck, man. But you don't need to be comparing him to Michael Jordan. It's just unnecessary. It's reaching.
Yeah,
but that's just like the two fan base. When you have a fan base that's strong for somebody, it kind of makes you, I ain't gonna say not like that person or that entertainer or whatever. It kind of, it stirs your emotion about it. Like, yo, I don't want to hear nothing about Beyonce. I don't want to hear nothing about LeBron. I don't care what they put out. Beyonce just put out a double album. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I
ain't saying I ain't gonna listen to it, but I just don't care at that time.
I mean, and before we even get to LeBron, like for real, like I'm still stuck on the music as far as like music. Like, you got Smooth Criminal. What's bigger than Smooth Criminal? What's bigger than Billie Jean? I'm trying to think.
Michael Jackson's singles.
I mean,
it's just ridiculous. I mean, it was almost like everything he did was just gold. That's how it felt.
I mean, you have Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, I mean, people, our age, we just happen to know every Michael Jackson song.
I mean, the thing is, though, even
we grew up in a great era, that's why.
I mean, even like kids today dance to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you gotta think about this. Michael Jackson was so big, he allowed people to imitate him and make money, pretending to be him.
Yeah, had a good point with that.
Everywhere. You go to Vegas. You go to downtown Chicago, downtown New York, there's about 10 Michael Jackson imitators making money.
We got the famous one in Chicago. I forgot his name.
What was the man?
Rico. Yeah.
With the penny loafers on, man. You gotta have the penny loafers on.
What happened to, what's the guy? What's the one dude? Michael Trapson, remember that guy?
He making money off of doing that.
Yeah.
He's annoying to me though. He get on my nerves.
Hey, he better than what's the name? Flex playing Michael Jackson.
Anybody better than Flex. That was. I don't understand that.
Oh, we apologize. Hey, Flex, you deserve it. You gotta apologize to the world for that.
You got you, bro.
Bro,
that was uncalled for.
That really was. I don't understand. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I swear I did.
Like, when they offer you that role, you should have said no.
I mean,
I didn't get it.
No, I do not want to.
Homeboys in Outer Space, we should have expected that.
Homeboys in Outer Space.
I forgot about that.
And they had dude from what's the
homeboy?
college show from the 90s? The spinoff from the Cosby Show.
Different World.
Yeah, there you go. He had a different world in it.
Which one?
The light skinned guy with the glasses. That was his sidekick in the show.
It was. Hey, I forgot about that show. Big ups to We Got Shows.
And for a while, it was literally just them two in the show.
Yeah,
It was just them two. It was just them two. It was like they were sitting in the bathtub or some shit.
I forgot about that. Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. All right, so we get off the subject. So let's go to the next subject. So real quick, go to the next subject because we was talking about comparing people. So we want to talk about this LeBron and MJ. We got to stay with the MJ.
Oh my God, LeBron and MJ. Yo, if I hear one more person compare LeBron to Jordan, I'm
you're
gonna
gonna hear
scream.
this. You're gonna hear this for the next 8 years.
Oh yeah, because you know what? ESPN won't let me forget anyway.
What?
So.
They are hell.
And bronzesexuals, that's what they call them. Bronzesexuals would not let you forget either.
Go Brown. Go Brown.
So here's my thing with LeBron, right? Is he the greatest player that's out there right now in the league? I'll say probably yeah. I agree with you on that.
You know what?
But do not compare him to what Jordan did. He don't have those capabilities like Jordan.
I mean, I don't want to discredit LeBron for what he's actually doing, because he is good.
Yeah,
he is good. Yeah, he is good. But I honestly don't even feel like he's the best in the world because he keeps losing.
Good
If you
point.
keep losing,
I mean,
obviously somebody's better than you.
Yeah. I mean, he's what, 3-5 in the finals?
I mean,
That's below 500.
when you got to go around the NBA for about 4 years in a row looking for a super team, when you spend 4 years looking for a super team, I don't know.
I mean, but the thing, like for real, I understand where you're coming from, but the thing on like an individual's type of status and stuff like that, and what he do,
His numbers is great.
What he do?
what he do,
What he do?
and what he does. Just in case I know a little couple of y'all that bothers y'all, but what he does, I mean, he'll make a team better. He does. I mean, for real, like it's been teams when I don't think they should have been where they've been at. I mean, you got key players. Don't get me wrong, but those key players fall off. Like I don't know if it's his fault, but then he takes over. It is what it is. I mean, with LeBron, like I said, my big issue with LeBron, I feel like it's the fans. Y'all don't want to keep it real. Like y'all compare him to somebody like Michael Jordan, but so that means you disrespect so many other people. You disrespect.
You know how I feel.
Disrespect Tim Duncan.
Tim.
You disrespect Kobe Bryant. I remember a lot of y'all was on Kobe.
Yeah.
Y'all was on Kobe like he was the messiah of them all.
If anybody know me, I hated Kobe Bryant. But
And the thing is, and you respect Kobe.
Kobe Bryant was a killer. It's
And you
undeniable.
respect him.
That mama mentality.
Right. And you respect him. But the thing is, y'all forget about all these other players like Kareem. Y'all forget, and don't play on play again.
Okay.
And don't try to play me and talk about right. And don't try to say about Kareem was a center. Well, Michael Jordan is a two guard, and LeBron is a small forward who shouldn't be playing two guard.
Who plays power forward sometimes.
Right. He plays every position because y'all make him play every position.
They have no
And
choice.
it was supposed to be like that. So I can't say, he's so cold. He play every. No. That's because your team, you don't know how to pick a team.
Yeah, you don't believe in the rest of your team.
Right.
And here's my thing with the whole team. He picks his team.
Yeah,
He's telling the general manager, hey, I want
Every year.
Like with Tristan
Every
Thompson.
year.
I want Tristan Thompson.
He
Sign
wanted-
him. I want J.R. Smith.
He wanted
Sign
Kevin
J.R.
Love.
Smith. Give me Kevin Love. They traded
He did.
who they traded? Wiggins. They traded Wiggins for Kevin Love.
Yeah.
But he came back. Now imagine, Kyrie was already there. Kyrie like, yo, what's going on here?
Right.
But not to go off the subject with the Kyrie thing, that's a whole different subject.
Right.
But LeBron, to me, he handpicks his team. And dude still can't win.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad.
He had to go down to Wade's team down in Miami, join up with him and Bosh in order to get a championship.
And
I don't care what nobody says, the only Hall of Fame that was on that Bulls team that Jordan, on each team that won a championship with Jordan was Pippen and Rodman. He played with a bunch of nobodies. Ron Harper.
I'm sorry.
Steve Kerr.
He made Bill Cartwright look awesome.
and you know what my favorite,
He made Will Perdue look awesome.
what about Luke Longley?
Luke
Longley,
Longley.
man. I love Luke Longley. I will always love Luke Longley and Judd Bushler. I will love them forever.
Judge Bush, look.
I forgot about Judge Bush.
And Tony Kukoc?
Tony Kukoc, man. John Paxton.
Bro.
He's the GM now, but he's a horrible
And
GM.
that's what I said. Let's be real about it, man. Y'all really put him past so many people, and I find it disrespectful. Like Larry Bird and stuff. I find it kind of like disrespectful. Mm-hmm. And even if you hear people like Shaq and take up for him, talking about he good or whatever, and the reality is he's good, but he's not that great. Until you rings that speaks as far as who's great in the NBA.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So, yeah, LeBron may only have 3 rings. Jordan may have 6 rings. Robert Horry got 7.
Yep.
That's the famous comment that they have. Like, Robert Horry got 7.
Robert Horry is at the right place at the right time, every time.
And you know what? Robert Horry is clutch, though.
He clutch. He was clutch.
He clutched so many times.
On the
Spurs,
and
Lakers.
Lakers.
He
Yep.
clutched all the time, bro.
Especially get that series with the Kings.
Bro, and it's funny because you don't expect it,
Uh-huh.
and you like, yo, they gonna give it a Horry,
Horry demanded the ball.
and he comes through. That's
Yep.
the crazy
Kobe
part.
Bryant didn't know what to think when he shot that shot.
I still remember
Kobe
the
Bryant
series.
was like, "You did that?"
A series with the Kings when they knocked that ball out and Horry just happened to be right there. He shot it up on that buzzer. I'm like,
I can't
oh
even lie.
my God.
I didn't even like the Lakers at that moment, but I had to. I have to cheer for Robert Horry specifically.
He clutch.
Straight up.
He takes that. He ain't pressure.
I
What pressure?
was pissed. I was pissed when he hit that. I'm like, no.
He can do it.
What? I said, no, time ran out, man. Nah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, but that's what I said. You can't just do that, y'all, for real. And you know, like I said, none of us being biased or anything like that. You got to be real at some point. You know, and then you compare him to Michael Jordan, who had 4 years of college, right?
Yep.
LeBron came straight out of high school, right?
He had way more time.
So I'm just saying, at this time, like, how long LeBron been playing?
Yeah, think about it. Jordan had
15 seasons, right?
Yep,
So
15 seasons.
I think we should have had 10 rings at least.
Should. He's the greatest.
I'm just saying.
He's the GOAT, right? As they say.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, bro. We don't mean to pick on you, bro. We just trying to
LeBron,
trying to get to the facts, man.
I like LeBron. He's a strong player.
talk about you enough for this year.
It's all his other antics that he do on the court that I don't like.
Like,
he's too good for that. All this flopping.
That hurts my feelings.
Yeah,
that hurt my
I
feelings.
swear.
That dude. That hurts my
He's
feelings.
too good for
This
that.
game. Yeah, that's the worst part.
He's
And
too-
you know what?
he's
And I know
too
y'all
good.
like to take. I know y'all like to take up for that. I know y'all like to take up for that. But when you hooping outside with people, you get angry when they call a weak foul. But when LeBron do it, it's cool. It's not, y'all. Seriously, it's not cool.
No, it's fine.
Oh, you know, man, he just playing the game. He just trying to get nah.
And then ducking him beside the head.
My thing is, you're on live TV with 50 cameras on you, and we can see that you're clearly faking.
Right. That man lightly touch it, and you flying all the way back to the half court line, dude.
Sometimes he forget what hit. Like
Yeah,
when
I know, right?
he be like, yo, I hit you on my left.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but one of his teammates hit him on accident, and he flopped.
I remember that.
Oh my God! I was like, wow, you didn't pay attention when it was they hit you.
Oh,
Look,
man.
wrong guy. Wrong guy. He's on your team. Remember? Oh yeah, that's right. My
And-
bad.
I'm sorry. It's like I wanna like LeBron. I wanna like him, but he just
I
don't
do.
let you.
Like,
But see, the thing is, I like LeBron. Like, I know you don't like him. I know you got your problems with him. The thing, I like LeBron. I think the man can play. It just,
He's good at
it's just that people make me want to hate. Like, because when you got to choose sides from the truth and the lie. You know what I'm saying?
you know where the lie is at.
Right, and it's like I can't get with y'all. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm not gonna force myself to do it. And I'm not gonna force myself into tricking myself. I'm not gonna go in the mirror and be like, you know, LeBron, everything he does is the shit. That's
Yeah.
right. Everything. Nah. Yeah.
Shannon Sharp will have a day with you.
Shannon Sharp was like,
Shannon Sharp wouldn't
You like-
let me talk.
you like, let me talk for you.
Come
He
on,
wouldn't let me
Shannon.
talk.
Come on,
He wouldn't let me talk.
LeBron James
Shannon.
is the greatest of all
He
time.
wouldn't let me talk. I just sit there the whole time like, I'm just waiting, bro.
He gonna pull out that black
Yo,
amount.
yo, what?
He gonna pull out that black amount and go crazy.
And his yak. He would have his yak too.
Bro, I'm just gonna be like, I'm like, anytime now. Anytime. Can I say, no? Okay, I'm waiting. I am waiting.
Yeah, man. I want to like LeBron. I really do, but the flopping just every time he has a moment, I be like, that was good. He does something to reverse it.
Like he does a lot of good things on the court where it's like, yo, that was cool. I can't help but to like that. But then there's things that he do that kind of reverse my whole feeling. Like, bro, that was no.
Yeah, it's like, man, you dropped 10 boards, you got 11 assists, 38 points, but you got about 20 flops.
Right.
You got 20
45
flops.
points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, 15 flops.
So the thing,
Triple double right there, baby. Triple double.
So the thing, we feel a certain type of way, like you see. I don't hate LeBron, they hate LeBron, but I don't hate LeBron. But I can understand everybody's point of view with certain things. But I just think some stuff was just overkill.
You bronze-sexual just need to chill, man. I need to
But,
chill.
but overall, let me ask you, how y'all feel about these finals? You know, that's taking place.
Prediction. You already know Cleveland's definitely going to the finals. I mean,
I want
it's not
Boston
going to be
to
a
win.
cakewalk. It's not going to be a cakewalk because Boston ain't about to play with them. Boston is not about to play with them. But ultimately, I think they're going to the finals. But they're not winning.
They're not winning. So I agree with you on that. I think it'll go. I'll give it 6 games. Cleveland will win. And out west,
I can honestly see this. I can see if the Warriors take it, they're gonna sweep Cleveland. And I hope they do. I hope they don't actually play and try to make more money. Just get it over with.
Well, you know, the NBA like, hey, I need to put the brakes on. Look.
Yeah, you know, they want to sell more tickets for more games.
We got these companies.
Hey, but guess what? Y'all can bet on it now.
Yeah, I know, right? It's legal now.
Yeah,
It's Supreme Court.
They have rule betting to be legal on sports in every state.
Vegas is gonna be so mad.
Vegas like, yo, what you talking about, bro? What you talking about?
They've been saying that.
I know they pissed about that, but yeah. So if you're a gambler, guess what? Get your chance is coming very, very soon. Very, very soon. I think they still got to work out the details and all that, but the Supreme Court has finalized that and has passed that.
Well, they kind of Supreme Court said they gonna let the states decide. So I don't think the state decided yet, but why not? Why not make that decision? That's more money.
I mean, especially for this state that we in. I mean, they're money hungry, so why not?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Man, they could. They'll charge you for air.
So how y'all feel about the other side, though?
What?
The West?
Yeah.
The West?
I got Houston.
No,
Even with
go
the
to
travel?
state. Go to state all the way.
Mr. Travel?
State all the way.
I got Houston, man. It's time for Houston, man. It's time for CP3 to get his ring, man.
I'm sorry, man. He's gonna be another Charles Barkley.
You think he's
Yeah, he's gonna be another.
Man, that's terrible, man. That's
I
terrible.
mean, unless he tries to make a move like Kevin Durant and goes to a team that has a.
I hope not.
I mean, he's on a team that has a nice championship, opportunity. But Golden State is just in the way.
Golden State is in the way for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Well, one team. Pretty much, because the West, I mean,
I feel sorry for the Spurs. I was really rooting for the Spurs.
poor Spurs. I mean, they had a good run. I mean, considering that they ran, pretty good all these years, it's time for them to just rebuild because Leonard is gone. He's just about gone. That relationship is broken.
I mean, really, to be honest, once Tim Duncan left, it was pretty much over with.
But they're an old team. Right. First of all, they got to agree with him, man.
It's time-
I still feel like it's
Tony
time to
Parker.
break it down. What's up with Tony Parker?
I feel like Tony Parker's still playing.
Bro, it's time to break that team down. What have y'all been waiting for this long? You really think they what? They energize the battery?
I still feel like Tony Parker still got about a good 3 years.
So you know what?
See, that's the problem. You gotta know when it's time to let. You have to build a team.
But Tony Parker's not even that old.
But the thing with the Spurs is,
But he ain't that great no more.
Yeah.
But why they haven't broken
still
him up is
in
the
that
whole
mode.
Popovich system. Everybody's saying the system. They're like, oh, we don't need to break him up. It's the system. It just works itself out. That system's not working itself out.
You don't think so? I feel like it could. I could feel like it could halfway. If they can find the right people to work it.
Even though I am a big fan of Marcus Aldridge, but I just don't see it.
They might have to go find 2 big people, man. They need 2 big people.
And get rid of Paul Gasol. It's over, Paul.
Yeah, it's done.
You my guy, but it's over.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
done.
right?
It's done. I mean, that's
I do like Paul Gasol, man.
Yeah, Paul is my guy, man.
Yeah, just not gonna work.
It's over, man. It's over, man.
Spurs will come back. They come back. I feel like the Spurs will come back in the next 5 years. They'll be back on it.
I think so. Especially if they keep Popovich around. I mean, he's had the extension, but I don't know if he can really stay around because
Yeah,
the whole
I
rebuild.
don't see why he would. Yeah, I don't see why he would stay around.
Pop ain't about to go for all that, man. Like, what
Man.
you talking about?
You're legendary, Pop. I mean, you can leave right now. Top of your game, man. You good.
Let's go out in style, man. Hey, you won your rings, man. Your system is by far one of the best ones in NBA history.
And he's one of the coolest coaches ever.
I just like how you talk to reporters, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I'm like, yeah, tell him again, Pop. He be so dry with it, nonchalant. I'm like,
I've
yeah.
never seen that special before.
oh, well, that's
You get like a super razor's edge.
Razor's Edge.
But
Yeah, I still call it the razor's edge.
That's what it is. I mean,
it is what it is.
It's what it is.
Oh, what did he change it to?
Outsider's Edge.
Yeah.
Like, no, Razor's Edge.
Can't keep raising no more. The man was like, what?
Hey, man.
That's why they got
At least they like the Hurricane and the Frankenstein.
You know what? It took me a while to figure out that it was not called Frankenstein officially. It was
Yeah,
Hurricane.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought it was Frankenstein.
Hey, better not say that in front of Scott Hall. Scott Steiner.
He all old, no muscle no more. That's why he always wear his shirts.
Hey man, but he know how to do math though, man.
He a mathematician.
That man know how to do some math, boy.
That's a mathematician. That's my man. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, with basketball, it is what it is. That's
Love
how
basketball, man. I love basketball. They just made it too soft.
That's how I feel. It is what it is.
When you grew up watching the 90s stuff and you just see the progression of the softness, it takes away from the game.
It does.
I just want to see some travel.
Oh, you will see it.
Yeah, you gonna see
You
some
will
travel.
see it.
James Harden, LeBron James, what?
They were like 1, 2, 3, 4.
James Harden, what's his favorite?
Shit. Told Mr. ISO himself.
Oh my God.
Like, bruh.
It's like he don't get away every time. I mean, he traveling, bro.
Yeah, they actually gave him a legit excuse.
Because what they call it, they be trying to call it what, zero step, right?
Oh my God, that's just horrible.
Like, how you zero step? What?
That's just horrible, bro. That's a new thing.
It's a made up thing.
Like, what that mean?
Alternative facts, right there.
It's fake news.
Fake news. It's fake news. I mean, it's just weird, man. It really is. Like, I don't understand it. I can't grasp it. Somebody gotta tell me something.
No, that ref tried to explain it, but it was still just horrible.
He was like, well, see,
a travel is a travel. Travel has, I don't know how the travel changes.
they're like,
3 steps before the ball hits the ground is a travel.
They're like, how, fam?
the houseway. How?
How, fam?
Tell us.
This
Tell us
dude,
how.
This dude did a whole jump back.
He was like, what? Like, wait, hold on. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I don't know. Well, that's it. That's what it is for basketball. I don't know what to talk about no more with basketball, but I do know something. We got something coming out this weekend at the show.
Yes, we can.
Deadpool, y'all. Deadpool.
The second most anticipated film of the summer.
I gotta see how this turned out. I really gotta see how.
I mean, Rotten Tomatoes gave it. They call it certified fresh.
Fresh.
I can see that. I can predict that. I mean, just the character of Deadpool is just a cool concept. Just because, based off the simple fact, he's always just breaking the fourth wall.
Right.
He'll look dead in the camera. I know I'm on TV.
Right, that's what makes it like, this works. This works.
I mean, I like the whole little Deadpool thing. The first one was good. You know, is it for the kids? I mean, but look, shit, we watched RoboCop. Get the fuck out
Oh
of here.
yeah, RoboCop.
I mean, let's be real about this shit.
Hey, that's funny though, because that was like that was a brutal movie,
Bro,
Yeah.
but we had toys.
Yeah, I know, right? It was,
And they had a video.
it was targeted.
And we had
It was
videos.
targeted. It was targeted for kids. This dude gets dismembered, shot up like crazy.
I mean, this video.
Oh,
Gather around, kids. Gather around, kids.
oh shit.
That was a crazy murder scene. That was a crazy murder
I
scene.
remember having a nightmare about all.
They had
what
fun.
was the other one?
They had so much fun killing him.
What was the other the replacement for RoboCop they was making?
You talking about RoboCop 2?
Yeah.
You talking about RoboCop 2? That's what they call it. It was like RoboCop 2 or something. And the dude that's pulling his mask. I'm like,
Yeah. I had a dream about that as a
Hey,
kid.
that was my favorite thing.
That freaked me out, man. I still remember that.
I used to, man. Do you know how many times we rewind to that part, man? That shit was so.
I think that was part of the reason why I had the nightmare. We saw some
Bro, but it was so funny.
King,
Hey,
that's you.
Hey, but the first one, RoboCop 2, was funny too because he started tweaking. He's like, "You are other." He shot everybody.
Yeah, I know, right? Error.
You are. Kane was doing drugs
Yeah,
left
I
and
know,
right. All he wanted was drugs. That's
Oh.
it. He a big ass killer robot that just wanted some drugs.
Just
man.
drugs, that's it.
He's like, I just want to get high.
Brain in the machine, man. He still trying to get high.
That's all he wanted to do, man.
All he wanted to do. He wanted nothing else but to get.
I swear, that's it.
Man, forehead was big as hell.
You got a point there, Wood. I'm gonna watch RoboCop now, man.
But yeah, now Deadpool look like it's gonna be live.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go check it out.
Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing how they do Cable.
Yeah,
I just hope they don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf him a little bit.
Probably a little bit, but I ain't gonna be. The reason why I'm happy because even though this is Fox, right? Like they really do too much with Deadpool anyway.
Yeah. You're not supposed to take Deadpool that serious, no way.
I mean, but still, they fucks up. Like X-Men sucks.
Oh yeah,
Bro, that sucks.
That's like a double-edged sword to me. It's like a bittersweet thing because it's like I love X-Men is my all-time favorite
But what Fox do for
comic
it?
book. No, I mean the worst thing ever they did was that Deadpool at the end of the Wolverine movie.
Everything.
That shit was
That wasn't the worst. I don't know what the
That
worst
was
thing.
the worst.
That's the bad thing about it. You don't know what the worst thing was in that movie.
That was the worst.
You don't know was it Wolverine getting shot with adamantium bullets. You don't know was like Gambit climbing walls and shit. They climb a wall like a mile away just to come back to do a spinning helicopter move. You don't know what was really bad in that
Fox
movie.
still goes
It's
on
one of
their
those.
90s
It's one of those. Hey,
template.
pick one.
Bro, I swear.
Yeah, I know, right?
You ain't know what. You was like, what you want to talk about?
Bad.
But then you got first X-Men, like Wolverine and Sabretooth didn't know each other.
Yeah,
Somebody explain that shit to me. Anybody.
Toad was the best guy in the movie.
Yeah, honestly. For real. They made Mystique really strong. Like, nobody could fuck with her for whatever reason at all.
She's on them drugs.
Which just ain't true because in the comics, I don't really see her fighting that much.
Well,
She's always
according
in
to
the
Fox,
skies,
she'd always
she's
fight.
always in the back. She's like always in the background trying to plan something, right?
Well, you're wrong, because according to Fox, she fights all the time. She's a master martial artist.
You know, one thing, she could definitely not get up with Wolverine. I just do not know how that happened.
What do you mean? Fox know what they
She
talking
changed
about,
into Wolverine and almost became his equal just because she turned into him.
bro.
I thought they got her mixed up with Morph or something.
Nah, they ain't get her mixed up with Morph. You got mixed up with Morph. You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Shit. Because when Mystique morphed to people, she could fight like them.
The Fox like, this is fine. This is fine. Yes. Roll with it.
You should be happy they ain't put Morph in there.
Man, that 90s template.
He probably been like some big ass dude with a deep ass voice. Yeah, I'm Morph. I don't know no X-Men. Ever.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ever.
Like ever. Matter of fact, I'm not for the mute. I found my powers.
It's always some weird shit like that. Like,
Hey, remember?
it just didn't make sense. Oh, yeah, bring out the stick.
Remember Juggernaut?
Yeah, I know, right?
His ass fucking.
They could have did that way better. I mean, he really had no business even being in the movie, really.
I mean, he did.
They thought it was a great idea. Like, no, this is great.
I don't know.
Make it happen.
I don't know what they was thinking, man. Like, that was a piece of shit.
He was on drugs.
Yeah, y'all, we kind of just, as you can see, we just kind of talking Marvel now. Like, Marvel kind of pissed us off in a way. Like, Fox Marvel.
Yeah.
Fox's Marvel.
They know how to screw some stuff up.
Fox's Marvel. Because it is a bullshit.
Fox's Marvel.
I don't know. But on another note, I'm going to switch the subject again.
Switch.
I don't know. Y'all been up on wrestling shit?
It's horrible.
I've been checking it out.
Horrible.
Well, no.
Horrible.
You see ROH?
But no, that's good.
You see what they did, right?
Yeah, they sold out.
No.
They sold out.
All in. All in. Sold
10,000.
out.
10,000.
You know, and I'm mad because that's here.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No.
no.
Yeah. They come here a lot. They love Chicago. They really
Matter of fact,
come
they was just here.
And
Sunday.
you heard about CM Punk?
What's up with him?
Oh, he might be in.
He gonna know. They
was
went
there.
out with tees.
Yeah, on the
What?
31st of
He
August.
gonna be signing and stuff like that. But they talking about, they've been talking to him for a while. Like they cool, they friends with him. So they've been trying to get him to come for the longest. And he always said he'll go back to ROH.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what he need to be then. Shit.
And I keep telling people, Vince McMahon gonna wake his ass up. If he don't just put Triple H in full charge, it's gonna be a rude awakening.
I've officially lost faith in WWE.
Bro, it don't make fucking sense.
Yo, the fact they put Ronda Rousey.
What is wrong?
They gave her a title shot.
They gave her a
title
shot.
You gotta do it, man. Ronda Rousey.
That's
baby.
the dumbest.
Hey, you know I love her.
But you on a real note, that shit's stupid. I was like, for real?
I was just like, yo, what is going on, man? I don't know, man. I don't know. We touched on it on the last talk episode, man. They just don't know what to do after Mania now, man. They're like, oh no, we painted ourselves in the corner. We don't know how to get ourselves out. Let's just do something.
I mean,
it was that Mania, right?
Was
it Mania that was like the best time? Was it that one? What? No, it wasn't this Mania. This Mania sucked. It was one of them.
Real fuck up.
Was it Royal Rumble that was good?
The greatest Royal Rumble?
No, not that
one.
Okay.
Okay.
No, Royal Rumble was good.
The Royal Rumble.
Except for like the men's Royal Rumble. I mean, no, the women's.
The women's was decent.
They had too many,
I don't know how you got that off.
too many old acts, but they did pretty decent. But Royal Rumble was pretty good.
Pretty good with that, okay.
Mania was no.
Get me out this corner, bro.
The greatest Royal Rumble was, I don't know what that was. That was just a house show. Backlash was god awful from what I hear. I still haven't watched that yet.
Hey, so you think they're gonna bring back the Finn Balor, Roman Reigns for rivalry or what?
From what I heard something, they might try to, I don't know, might team him up with what's his name?
I heard Vince gonna actually
name?
bring the Bullet Club over. I don't think it's gonna happen though.
What's
Kenny
that name?
Omega not going.
What's that tag team name? With the dudes that look like they could fit Underwood Roman.
Oh, Office of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was like, that shit gonna be extra weak. That's the first thought that came to mind. I was like, yo, that shit gonna be awful.
I saw that. I was like,
You got two people don't know how to talk. Put another guy don't know what he be talking about. I was just like, that shit gonna be awful.
hey, I already told
Roman
you.
Reigns throw you off a little bit.
I already told you Roman threw me over, and he was like,
What he say?
he want to get back was right. No, he want to get back was his, like the Universal title. Like, dude, you never had the Universal title. It wasn't yours. But he said it multiple times.
With another title shot?
It's supposed to be either Finn Balor's or Braun Strowman.
Man, I gave up on my guy. Them giving Finn a rematch.
They destroying him, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
They destroying him, man. They really are. They destroying him.
I
don't
kind of think they
understand
should
why.
wait before they give it. I kind of feel like Braun Strowman should just take it. Like, he really should just go off script and just take it.
That ain't gonna happen.
They're like,
Yeah, he gonna be out of a job for real.
Yeah, I know, right?
He really will be out of a job.
Hey, I heard Vince McMahon in his old age, he going crazy backstage on there.
man, we're gonna give Fitz them
They
hands.
They need to get the limelight back to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So that was that was an actual smart thing to put them together. But they haven't been doing shit with them. They make them lose everything.
They got that mid-card shit going on.
Yeah, but I ain't even got a problem with the mid-card. It's like y'all make them lose every time. What the fuck?
That's
Like
like
I
the
knew.
greatest idea Vince McMahon ever had.
Like I do
Make the most popular
last night.
people lose all the time.
Because he
If
wants
the
you to
crowd likes
have
them,
Roman Reigns.
if the crowd likes him, he's gonna make him lose.
That shit crazy, man. It really is crazy.
That reminds me of that little wrestling short. I forgot what they call them.
Yeah, they always do. Yeah.
When they had Roman Reigns win every belt.
Mamma mia!
That Roman Reigns coming in like,
Dude, I love that shit, man.
he won the women's title.
Yeah, you are every belt. Mamma mia! It's a spear.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
I love them little wrestling shorts, man. That shit funny as hell. But it's the truth. That's what Vince want. But it's you fuck Roman up, and now what you have to do is turn him heel, and you won't do that.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's absolutely necessary. He needs to turn heel.
Oh, he don't have a choice.
He needs to.
He has to be.
I saw a clip of Raw last night where think it was Kurt Angle. He was telling them that he want to get another opportunity at Money in the Bank, and the crowd was like, "Yeah!" The crowd was cheering as if he just got one, like if he was a face. Dude, nobody's behind this guy. Nobody. So now y'all gonna put him in this feud with Jinder Mahal.
He's somebody else with a lot of potential.
I'll tell you who got a lot of potential. And they gonna fuck him up. You already know. Yep, Drew McIntyre. It was like, you know what we should do? Put him with Dolph Ziggler.
Hey, now, I saw the last episode y'all did, and y'all was definitely right. They didn't know what the hell to do with Dolph Ziggler. They did an interview with him, and he said that too.
Yeah, he talks about that. He talks about that.
He was like, I know everybody was wondering where did I go and why did I come back. I don't know.
I can respect him saying that.
But like last time you saw me, I was quitting, right? And the next thing you know, a month later, I'm back.
I'm here to show the world, show the world what? What happened?
I kind of like their little tag team moves together, though. I do like that. At least that's good.
But you know the funny thing? They don't want to blend. Like what about them blends? Like, I don't get it.
It don't matter. It's all about putting wrestlers together.
You're
a tag team.
I mean, the best time he had going was when they just threw some shit together was with Big E.
Yeah, that was real going together, but it worked.
It worked, but this shit to me.
So you had him, AJ Lee, and Big E. I'm like, what kind of triangle is this?
Right.
But it worked.
And it did. That's what got him the belt.
And ever since then, it's been downhill.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's what I said, man. It's gonna be a wake up call for Vince, man.
He's not gonna ever wake up, bro.
Vince is too stuck in his ways. Man.
I guess that's the move.
Vince is just like, yo, you don't know who I am? I'm Vincent K. McMahon.
Yeah, basically.
I'm the inventor of WrestleMania.
I just can't stand when Triple H be wanting a good idea and he still be like, nah.
He be like,
I'm like, bro,
no.
Triple H is damn near a genius with this shit, bro. Let him do his thing.
just look at NXT. Just look at it.
NXT is great.
It's thriving because Vince is not over it.
Nothing about it is Vince. And NXT is a good ass show. Everything about it, like, you would never thought you would like the Velveteen Dream. I'm sorry.
I never thought I was there. When I first saw him, like, oh, it's Prince.
Right. But like I said, I like the fact of how they did it because, you know, Goldust was like one of the most bizarre people ever. Like, one of the most freakiest dudes I ever seen.
I feel sorry for him.
Well, now you do. But for them to kind of like pass that type of like a weird ass torch like that to Velveteen Dream and to have a match like that, what he did with Aleister Black.
Yeah,
that match was crazy. Like that was a really good match, and I'm like,
that's what made me. I'm like, you know what? I'm completely sold.
Right, and so now, cause who he on rivalry with? Who he on?
Ricochet.
With Ricochet.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Ricochet beat, so
and that's gonna be good, man. That's gonna be good.
That is Ricochet crazy, man. Prince Puma. But I mean, yeah, I think what ROH is doing and stuff like that, what everybody else doing, is gonna be a rude awakening for Vince McMahon. When he finding out like he ain't making money in these towns like that no more.
That's you know what? That's what's gonna make Vince wake up, man. Stuff ain't selling no more.
Cause like I said,
stuff ain't selling. Vince, when you touch his pockets,
because even Dave Meltzer, he even think ROH was gonna sell out.
You would think with the internet and social media that he would be doing such a way better job.
You would think so.
With all the fans speaking on everything and fans having so much to say about it.
He's
just completely ignoring that.
He like, I'm gonna give the people what they think that they want.
Right.
They don't know that they want this, but we're gonna give them this though.
Then that's the problem, man.
Like, no, listen to the fans.
That's a real issue, and it's sad because it's like, man, you grew up loving wrestling and stuff like that. And the stories was always good. Well, not all the stories, but for the main stories, you know.
Like I could have dealt without Ashton Booker.
Right. That's what I said. The main story was pretty good. He said Bastion Booger.
Oh wow.
Then he wore that great leotard thing, right? Yeah, Bastion Booger. But you know, you had good matches and stuff. You had like Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect. Man, you know what I'm saying?
The good stuff, man.
You had good matches. You know, even with like the Attitude Era, which to me I do feel like was the best era.
Yeah, it definitely was.
just because overall everything that was happening was crazy. I still like the golden era though.
Everything was definitely.
Like I've never put that shit down because I feel like they had like the best times on the mic.
Oh no, without a doubt.
Like they had the best, right? The promos on the mic was on a whole other fucking level.
Like I seen
Ric Flair and Macho Man are the greatest ever.
I mean, of course they had their times too, but I mean, even Ultimate Warrior, his fucking steroid ass, right? Just that whole attitude, you know, it got your ass pumped. It's like, damn, he finna kill somebody.
And you know who was horrible on the mic but was funny every time? Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid. That dude was hilarious.
One time he messed up.
Yeah, he didn't know what he said.
He like, no, but he's lying. It was Jim Ross. He was like, no, he's lying. He was like, gotta start over again. He like, you're like, no, it's lying. It's lying. I was like, what? But seriously, Kimmy, like,
man, what?
Right.
He poured so much water on his face.
Right. That's what I said.
It makes you come down to the ring just like.
That's what I'm saying, man. That was the golden age, man. That was the best time for promo. They wrestling was still good. You know, it was the promos was crazy.
That's what
they can't outdo those promos from back then.
Man, them promos was on.
Rock was like the only person who outdid those 90s promos.
Well, no, Steve Austin had good promos, man. That dude could talk.
Nobody was better than Rock, man.
And during that era, Austin was cold, but Rock was like, when you listen, when he got the mic, like, oh,
I mean,
he said some crazy funny shit, but then, I mean, like I said, Austin had his shit too, man. Like, it didn't all his little shit start catching on. What?
Oh,
What?
Everybody had their little catch.
What? That's still going today.
Right. What?
Yeah, I know, right?
What? That shit was great.
But sometimes I come at the wrong moment, like, man, shut up, I'm trying to hear what they're trying to say for real.
Sometimes you like, all right, shut up, y'all. Y'all lame. Y'all lame as hell. Like, for real. I don't know who the WCW had good promos. I mean, we know the Four Horsemen had their promos. You know, Ric Flair was in there. Who else? I mean,
Jericho.
Who's Jericho?
Just Jericho. That's the only person I can really truly remember. I mean, besides like Scott Hall.
I mean, Eddie Guerrero. Well, I don't know, but they was downplayed in WCW.
Yeah, it really was. It was always Eric Bishop.
Especially with NWO.
Oh, that's a good one because Sting to me wasn't all that on the mic.
Hell no.
Sting barely said anything.
Sting used to talk a lot.
Before he
did the Crow.
He was Stinger.
He was the Stinger.
Yeah, before he did the Crow, he used to talk a lot.
Let's go Sting.
Right.
Anybody remember when he got kicked out of the Four Horsemen?
I remember.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It was awkward anyway.
Yeah, what?
Why was he part of the Four Horsemen? It was weird.
Yeah, they just put him in because I forgot who left. He was weird. He wasn't even there.
Was that before or was that after Luger?
That was.
I can't remember.
I think that was before. Yeah, that was before.
I thought that was
because Arn Anderson was still like.
I thought that was another weird when Lex Luger brought the Four Horsemen. Like, yo,
he didn't belong at all.
I was like, what is this?
He ain't belong. Like I liked when they added like Dean Malenko, right? He was Four Horsemen.
Yeah,
Chris Benoit. Those was good people they added. I liked them.
What about Stevie Ray?
The Mongoose.
Sure.
He ran. Boy, not everywhere you saw him.
Oh yeah. Yo, you going to McDonald's? What? Damn. She said you was going to get a cheeseburger.
You know he from the area, right? One time we ran into him because he got like a little restaurant. Yeah, he got a little restaurant out there by like Romeoville.
Like right now?
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He got like a little spot over there.
Like Mongo.
This was from some years ago. I was like, man, he still got the ponytail.
Do he really? Oh shit. Did he have shades on?
No, he had his ponytail and his leather jacket though.
Get yours. Are you looking at me?
I feel like I was the only person who recognized him.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what? They never did it like that, right?
It was always clothes.
It had to be like a
clothes.
clothes.
It was like a clothes floor.
All right, Anderson.
With the tape, man. With the tape.
All right, Anderson was crazy too, though. he always came off like he'll really kill you.
Yeah, like the super tough guy, right?
Like cause he never joked. It was never
He was all business.
Like he looked like he'll kill you.
He still like that today.
Today, yeah. Like right now. Like
Half drunk though.
Like, man.
Well, yeah.
That's why, that's one thing I don't like that they trying to do that with the women. Especially with Ronda Rousey and them. I think it's bullshit. I was like, y'all shouldn't have claim that. Like, I don't like it. Oh, it's the UFC's 4 Horsemen against the rep. Get this bullshit out of here. That's corny.
I mean, if you want to educate the new generation on 4 Horsemen, that's not the way to do it.
Like, it's corny, and why UFC? What gives them the right to call themself 4 Horsemen? At least they got Charlotte.
They ain't got
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't got
Real
nothing
about
else.
it.
They have nothing else to compare to.
At least we got Charlotte over here.
Come on,
That's understandable.
That's because people can't be original with their ideas anymore.
What WWE can't be original with their
They
ideas.
just go ahead and bring back Evolution. You know.
The Evolution is a
The greatest theme song ever.
Now, that theme is
Oh
like
my god, that shit is so funny.
I used to die every time that song came on.
Remember we used to make up our own shit? But I used to make up our own shit. The 7 seas.
I love that theme song, man.
Oh man, they cut off a lot of like groups like that off too early too. Anyway, like they really
Yeah, I
did.
know, right?
Like
I
even
love
to
that
today,
song.
like that's how WWE got to get their shit together because ROH doing their thing. You got what's his name? What's his name? Dalton Castle, right? He's still the champion. Hey, he's still the champion, right?
I think so.
He doing his thing with his little peacock shit. That shit threw me off. That shit, I'll never forget.
I was like,
Bro,
what?
I think so. Just to let
I
y'all
didn't know who the hell
know,
that
I
was.
just kind of got hip to Dalton Castle and the boys. Like that shit, I was like, yo, this is different as hell right now.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell it was.
I didn't know what to think. Like his whole face, he got the face and everything.
Yeah, that's what makes it tripped out. I'm like, whoa, what's this?
You
Man?
be got the. I'm like, okay. But I ain't gonna lie, I like that shit. That's the charisma is there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. ROH and all them, man, they all doing their thing. TNA, y'all feel straight. Like, y'all tried. Like, they have like a little tiny something going on and the shit.
They have momentum, then all of a sudden it's go.
I haven't seen anything from TNA in a while.
You see, what's his name come over from TNA this weekend?
Bobby Lashley,
He's so fucking weak.
shit, man.
Don't tell them.
No, I ain't gonna lie, he do look real corny as hell with that damn hair.
Character.
But when have he ever looked like a beast? Ever.
He just big as hell, like
Right,
a
that's
turtle.
it. He never had
He look
charisma.
like Donatello.
He had that weak ass bald head. He needs some facial hair or something, man. He like All Man Johnson wasn't all that good, but he like a weak version of All Man Johnson.
Oh my God.
At least he had the Pearl River blood.
He was in the ring like LT.
He was so unprofessional.
He used to injure your ass at first.
And it's funny, as a kid, I never really paid attention to this shit. I really didn't. Once he said, I was like, God damn, man, I'm fucking up. All Man Johnson?
Johnson.
I used to love playing with him on the video game.
Like, I just want to, like, for real, at a TNA, man, like, even though he's not that great on the mic, like I said, I think we needed Moose. I would have got Moose.
I would have preferred Moose.
I wouldn't want, why go Bobby Lashley? That's how you know the old man Vince over there controlling this shit. Because they should have got Moose. Like, why not? And he's still and he's still doing his thing on the other circuit. You know, on the indie circuit.
You already know Bobby Lashley gonna win Money in the Bank.
Bro, when that happened.
They're gonna set up Brock
Don't say
versus
that.
Bobby Lashley.
Watch.
Watch.
You might
And
be
they,
right
you
there.
know, that's what they do. Why else would you bring his whack ass back?
Wow, yeah, you might be
Just
right.
so he can take the belt. And everybody be pissed.
So I don't know who I'd rather have a belt, Lashley or Roman. That's a hard one.
I'd rather go with Roman because at least that's a way you can turn him into a heel.
Yeah. I go with that.
It's not gonna happen, y'all. Fuck him. He's never gonna turn to a heel. They missed every opportunity to turn him to a heel. Point blank. It's never gonna happen. forget.
It needs to happen.
It's like
never
it's
gonna happen.
necessary.
It's just like Cena. He never gonna, well, he might be. Well, he's still making money.
They keep talking about Roman. I don't know what money Roman can be making for the company.
Yeah, I hope he don't ever come back. Just stay gone.
Who?
Cena.
What you mean? He might fight Undertaker again, bro.
He'll come back for his rematch.
Right.
Undertaker, you need to sit down too.
Well, we know how I feel about the Undertaker, America. We know.
You already know.
I've been saying he should have sat down.
He is my favorite wrestler of all time, and what his legacy was, he should just stop it right there. You're perfect already, bro. Like, with this old age and you still doing what you're doing, it's looking bad.
Well, what it should have stopped, in my opinion, was the second fight with Triple H. The whole end of an era thing that they was promoting. Boom, perfect. It's a perfect ending for Undertaker. It was perfect. Perfect. Nope, they bring it back. Like, I gotta bring it back for it. And they keep bringing it back. And keep bringing it back.
And I felt like after he
And keep bringing it back.
And I felt like after he got that rematch with Brock and he won, I was like, all right, we got it. He got his rematch, he won.
He should have lost the first damn time.
Well, honestly, he shouldn't, but that was a good ass fucking turn. I'm
Nobody,
not gonna lie.
Nobody
saw that shit coming. Yo, everybody was thrown the fuck off.
And that's probably why Vince McMahon keep doing what he's doing. He gonna get that same.
For what I know, Brock
that was my idea.
For what I know, Brock was supposed to lose. Like he was supposed to lose that match, and he really gave him a concussion. For real.
That's right, and they had to end it early.
Right, but I think
it was like,
right, because I think Brock, because he fucked up or whatever, and Brock really was supposed to lose.
Yeah, I read that. Taker was like, yo, just do it, man. Just do it. Like he just flipped the script literally and said, yo, you gonna win this match. And Vince wasn't gonna say nothing to Undertaker about that. Undertaker, if anybody, he got more clout than anybody.
Ah, that move, Jesus. I forgot I got Trigger too.
Trigger happy.
I forgot I had Trigger too.
Trying to get my ass whooped this whole time.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Hopefully wrestling get it together. Hopefully,
wait, everybody else is saying WWE.
It's two people you can listen to. All you got, Vince McMahon, is listen to Triple H or listen to the fans.
That's all. That's all you gotta do. It ain't that hard.
Yeah, we're in the Twitter era. Just listen. Just give us something.
If you don't want to listen to the internet, listen to the crowd, the live crowd.
Yeah, because I know you got. He can't like those reactions from the crowd.
Your main guy.
What town?
Oh, well, yeah, I read a report. It said Vince had a real eye opener after Backlash because it was in Jersey, and the New York Jersey area is the crowd that Vince valued their opinion more than any other crowd. And people walked out the main event, which was Roman and Joe, Samoa Joe. So that kind of quote unquote opened up his eyes and realized what he's doing with Roman.
Don't seem like it.
Exactly.
Shit, which eye was open?
No, he cracked one of his eyes. He was like, oh, okay, I see what y'all saying.
Bro,
anyway, Roman, we're going to put you
at 70 something. You should have been past the torch.
Yeah, so
stubborn, man.
So we'll see. I don't know, y'all. I think we kind of touched based on a lot of stuff. I thought that was pretty nice little talk. Beyonce, MJ.
Yeah, shout out to Beyonce and LeBron.
MJ.
Yeah, we love y'all. Beyonce, LeBron,
wrestling. Hopefully y'all get it together.
Let's get it together.
Get
it together. All right.
It is what it is.
Jesus Christ.
Hurt my feelings.
Gee.
But yeah, so it's been another episode of Lagswitch. I'm your boy Chef, Raw Nuba Chef 1.
And I'm Potter Rosa Ray, aka Infinite Rogue.
And we got a special guest, Mr. Slime Blanco. 85. But yeah, man, stay in tune. Watch us. Listen to us. Give us some feedback, man. We keep telling y'all that. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I think y'all on drugs.
Tell us y'all opinions in the comments about what y'all think about
it.
What y'all think about LeBron?
Let's start the thread. I'm gonna start a thread. We can talk about this, y'all.
That should get a response out of anybody.
Right. I'm gonna start a thread. We're gonna start this. But yeah, definitely, man. We out of here, y'all. Go. Peace. Take it easy. Martin Lawrence. Peace.